Welcome to our mini tutorial on how to install Sage BusinessWorks when using a terminal server environment. This tutorial will explain how to download the Sage BusinessWorks installation files needed for the upgrade, and it will also discuss how to install on the terminal server and what to do during each remote session. Some tips before installing Sage BusinessWorks. Access the download at support.na.sage.com. A login is required to download the product. If a password has been reset or the account has just been created, please wait an hour before trying to download the product. These instructions are for installing Sage BusinessWorks on a server that will be acting as the server where both the Sage BusinessWorks application files are installed and the server where Sage Terminal Services is set up. The product download must be installed on this server, and if you're installing in an environment where there is one server that will be housing the Sage BusinessWorks application files and another server that will have Terminal Services set up, please see our tutorial on how to set up an application terminal server install. Now let's go ahead and take a look at how to download the software. You're going to start by going to Internet Explorer, where Firefox works as well, and you're going to go to support.na.sage.com. This is going to take you to the Sage knowledge base, which also houses the downloads of the Sage BusinessWorks files. When prompted, go ahead and click Log On. If you do not have an account signed up for the portal, go ahead and click Sign Up for a Portal Account. If you do not know your password, go ahead and select Reset My Password. Doing either of these items will take about an hour before you can access the portal. In this case, we're going to go ahead and enter our login and our password, and click Log On. Once logged in, we're going to choose the My Downloads option and then choose Sage BusinessWorks. This is going to bring you to the Downloads and Updates portion of the page. You'll see the latest product updates, which is where you will find the full versions of our software, as well as the latest updates, which are the service packs. For this tutorial, we're going to use the Sage BusinessWorks 2017 download. Once the download displays, you're going to see you have two options for downloading. You're going to have Download Now, which uses the Download Manager, which is an additional software that's installed to your computer to assist with the download. Or you can try the Direct Download, which is a little bit faster and is to be used in case of any error messages. For this tutorial, we're going to use the Download Now option. If the download does not automatically display, go ahead and click the Manual Download option. Once the software has been downloaded, it's going to ask you to choose a location for the download, and for ease of use, we're going to select the Downloads folder and click OK. Once the download is complete, it's going to ask if we want to allow the program to make changes, and we're going to say yes to that. Then it's going to ask us where we would like to extract the installation files to on the local computer. We're going to leave it to the C drive default and click Setup. You'll now be prompted as a reminder for the PA DSS compliance. Your credit card information will no longer be stored in the software. So if you're upgrading from an older version of the software, please be sure to set up a Sage Exchange account for storing of credit cards, and we're going to click Install Software to continue. And then we're going to type in the word install to confirm our intent to install the software. Once the files have been extracted, you are now ready to begin the Sage BusinessWorks installation. Now that we have downloaded the install files, we are going to prep the terminal server, which also houses the application files, for the installation of Sage BusinessWorks. If this is a new installation, you will need to first create a Sage folder on the C drive of the server. To do this, you're going to right click on Start, go to Open Windows Explorer, choose the C drive, right click in any open area, choose the New option, select Folder, and you're going to name that folder Sage. This folder will also need to be shared with full control for all users, so you're going to right click on the Sage folder and go to Properties. You're going to click on the Sharing tab, then select Advanced Sharing. You're going to click Share this folder. You're going to click on Permissions, and you're going to make sure that everyone has full control rights. And hit Apply and OK, and Apply and OK. And then you're going to verify the security permissions as well. On the security permissions, we may want it to be a little bit more restricted. So if you do not already see a group called Authenticated Users, you can hit the Edit button and then Add to add that Authenticated Users group. You can also add the Everyone group, but the Authenticated Users is a little bit more secure as it requires a user to actually log in to your domain prior to being able to access this folder. We're going to hit OK, and then we're going to close that. Now the folder is ready to be installed into. If you're performing an upgrade, you can skip the step of creating the folder because that folder will already exist. Once that is complete, we're going to click Install Sage BusinessWorks. You're going to allow user account control if necessary. You're going to hit the Next button, accept the terms and agreements for the end user license. After reading it, you're going to choose the installation type. Now this is important. The install type is based upon your registration. So if you have any question about what your install code is, please contact support so we can get you the correct installation type. The only installation type that is supported in this type of environment is the Client Server Edition. If you are found to have the Workgroup Edition, it will not work in a terminal server setup. We're going to enter the product code and hit Next. And this is where you're going to choose where the program files and the data files will reside. This is only for a new install. On an upgrade install, it's going to already populate that path for you. So we're going to go ahead and hit Browse. We're going to browse to the C drive, the Sage folder, and then we're just going to type in bwprog since this is for the program directory. And then we're going to go to the C drive and the Sage and type in bwdata for the data directory. We're going to hit Next. After confirming the pervasive folder, we're going to go ahead and hit Next. This is going to bring up the client data path. Once you verify this is the path that the client workstations will use, we're going to go ahead and hit Next. This is the program group in the Windows Start menu that this will appear in. We'll hit Next. And this is to verify the settings of how your install is set up. Once that has been confirmed, go ahead and hit Next to begin the install. Installation is going to continue, and it's going to first install the pervasive client server engine that's required for using terminal services. Now the Sage BusinessWorks files are going to install, and once this is complete, we will get a finished dialog screen. Now the installation is complete, we're going to go ahead and hit Finish, and then we're going to log into Sage BusinessWorks using the default login, which is manager and no password. This would show a successful installation of Sage BusinessWorks on your terminal server. Now to show you the difference in what the screen would look like, I'm going to show you what it would look like if you were upgrading or reinstalling Sage BusinessWorks. We're going to choose the Auto Run option from the install files. We're going to choose to install Sage BusinessWorks. We're going to say yes to accept the user account control. We're going to hit next to perform the reinstall or the upgrade. It's going to determine that Pervasive was already installed, so we're going to hit OK to continue. It is going to ask us to verify the client data path. That should be picked up automatically from your previous install. And you're going to hit next. It's going to give you the confirmation screen, and as long as all that information is correct, you're going to hit next to continue. And then this is where the upgrade or the reinstall will occur. Once we have completed the installation on the terminal server, we're going to log into a remote session as a different user than the user that originally did the install. Once this is complete, you are going to browse to the C drive, or the drive in which the Sage BusinessWorks installation was performed. Go into the Sage folder, bwprog, and you're going to run the bw profile file. Double click on this file. This file does not require administrator rights to run. They only have to be a power user or higher to the terminal server to run this setup. We're going to continue with the process of installing. We're going to hit next on the first screen. We're going to confirm which program group the files are going to go into and hit next. We are going to verify that the install type is showing profile and that the program path will be the local path to the C-Sage folder, and the data path will show as the UNC path. We're going to go ahead and hit next. And when the profile installation has completed, you will get a finish dialog box. Go ahead and hit finish and launch Sage BusinessWorks. And we receive a successful login dialog. This will need to be done under each Windows user profile that will be using Sage BusinessWorks via a terminal session. If users will be installing locally on their computer and not using terminal services, they will run the normal client setup procedure. I just want to thank you for viewing our video tutorial today on how to download and install Sage BusinessWorks. If you have any further questions, please visit our knowledge base at support.na.sage.com. Thank you.